Good morning, it's Barbara. Thank you for joining me for coffee. I was outside earlier, but I was sitting in the sun and got really, really hot. So I came in, but I'm going back out because it's not that hot out there. Of course, I'm going to go sit in the sun again. Good morning, it's Barbara. I should have done this before I turned it on. Thank you for joining me for coffee. On this beautiful, glorious day, I did spend a lot of my time yesterday out here. I did some knitting, I did some reading. It was gorgeous. And I will be moving out of the sun when I'm done talking to you because it's nice and cool, but I was pretty warm when I was out earlier. So before I forget, August 24th is the day of our Zoom. Mark your calendar. Valerie was not on the call last month or in July. So we didn't set a date because I needed to check with her because she's our hostess with the mostest tech lady. And it's always sad when she can't come. And anyway, mark your calendar, August 24th. I hope it works for everybody. I hope it works for me because that's in between all the birthdays. August is birthday month in our house, and Isabel's birthday is the 26th. That would be my dad's 93rd birthday, too. But it's Isabel's birthday, so I'm hoping they're not doing anything on the Saturday that will make me miss the Zoom call. But 24th, mark your calendar. Okay. So I remembered. So yesterday, Dennis went out, and we had a lot of packages. Went out and came in. He's opened all his boxes. He ordered all kinds of stuff. He had some trouble. He had trouble with his computer. Things crashed. He bought, I don't know, he spent a fortune on our system. We have this very fancy system. Anyway, so he's opened packages, and he's like, what's this? And I'm like, you opened my package. He said, did I? And, well, I mean, he didn't know what it was, right? So he said, oh, I did. I'm so sorry. My package came from the Bolins, Aquila and Johnny Bow. And it was so wonderful. I don't know if you remember, year and a half ago, I think it was a year and a half ago, I went to Maryland Sheep and Wool. And I took this bag. Now, this bag is a beautiful bag, very expensive. I treated myself to this bag. I had seen this booth at Rhinebeck more than once. I'm embarrassed to tell you how much I paid for this. That's how expensive it is. It was under $200. But just. Anyway, but I really like it. But I never use it. It's open. It's like a tote bag. It's like a small tote bag. It's got beautiful pockets. I had them put some decoration on. And it's got pockets on both sides, and it's got pockets on the inside. And it's really beautiful, but I never used it. So I decided, I'm taking it to Maryland Sheep and Wool. I'm going to use it. So I took it and discovered that it didn't really work because the handles were too short. Because I like to wear my purses like this. And the handles were too short. It was like in my armpit. It was uncomfortable. It was just, So I ran into Aquila and Johnny Bow because they always have a place to hang when they go to Maryland Sheep and Wool. And so I was hanging with them complaining about my purse. Now, Johnny Bow is a leather artist in addition to everything else he does. And he said, I could fix that for you. And I'm like, oh man, that would be so wonderful. And so we took some measurements, figured out the size I wanted, and look, he did it. He did it. It's now perfect. It really is perfect. So the handles are short enough. I could stand up. Okay. So the handles are short enough that I can hold it like this, and it's a good length. But they're long enough that I can put it under my arm and carry the bag comfortably. Isn't that wonderful? Anyway, so he did that for me. He's such a doll. And then to top it off, it was inside of it was this beautiful shawl poncho with a gorgeous collar. For it's 75% acrylic, 25% wool, for either my mother or Aura. Aura sits and gets cold. It's got buttons on the sides so you can make sleeves. I put it on her real quick to take a picture, and she kept it on. So I need to, well, actually, I need to ask Aquila what the pattern is and see how people are wearing it. Isn't it beautiful? It's, she said it's 75% acrylic, 25% wool. And so I'm really don't want to send my mother anything with the wool. Look at this. I am going to fringe the bottom of my mom's shawl if I have enough yarn, because I love that fringe. Isn't this gorgeous? So she wore it all night. Because she has a quilt she puts on her legs and stuff. So it's perfect. So thank you so much, Aquila. It is so gorgeous, and Aura loves it. Loves it. What a wonderful package to get. Oh, so fun. And I can use my bag now. And my purse I've been using is tearing. I've been using it for years. And I was thinking, oh, I need to find another bag to use. And I can use this one. The problem with this bag is it doesn't have a closer. But you know what? I bet I could just sew in. So this is made out of thick felt. Thick felt. I just feel like it's really elegant. But I could put just a big snap right there would do it. And I can do that. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Thank you, Johnny. And thank you, Aquila. Oh my gosh. So wonderful. So lovely. You know, knitting friends are the best. The best. The best. Yeah. What a gift this knitting community has been to me and to all of us during COVID and everything. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And the other thing I have in my beautiful bag now is my mom's scarf. Shawl. So I did 4 repeats, and one of my repeats got off, and I decided nobody cared, and I didn't go back. I went back a couple times when I realized I was off pretty early, but this was like, I said forget it. So I have garter stitch, then I have 4 sets of the lace, and then I have garter stitch again, and I think I'm about ready to start the lace. Actually, I could do another row or 2 of garter stitch. And then I'm going to do stripes of lace and garter. And I didn't have a bag for it. Maybe I'll use this bag, although I was just saying I'm going to use it for a purse. So nice. Thank you, Johnny. Thank you, Aquila. So wonderful. Thank you so much. This community, I'm telling you, wonderful, lovely, lovely people. And you all too. And so come on the 24th. Come and Zoom with us. I hope everybody can come. Usually we make the date during the Zoom call when, you know, as people start to say they have to leave, I'm like, wait, let's pick a date. But since Valerie wasn't there, I didn't pick a date till just now. So, you know, so usually people say if they can come or not. Mostly they say they can come. Occasionally someone says they won't be able to come, and doesn't necessarily, you know, I mean, if a few people can't come, I'm like, well, what about this day? What about this day? But August, we really don't have very many choices. So we're going to go with the 24th and hope people can come. But, you know, middle of August, well, toward the end of August, it's in the Northern Hemisphere, it's prime vacation time. I mean, I'm going to have the granddaughters 1 week in August because they don't have childcare, or camp doesn't go into August, so it's Nana camp. We're going to Gettysburg. I'm very excited. I have to do some research on Gettysburg. and what to do with an 8-year-old and a 11-year-old. Samantha will have her birthday in Gettysburg. So we'll have to do something special. She'll turn 8. And of course, Dennis is Dappy. Dappy will have turned 72 on that weekend. But I won't be there for his birthday. He doesn't care. I'm doing my girls' weekend over his birthday. Well, we'll call him and we'll all sing him happy birthday. He'll be just as happy to not have any phone call, really, I'm sure. But anyway. So yesterday I did some knitting. Yeah, I sat outside and I knit and I read. And I got some knitting done on my shawl for my mother, and that felt good. It's going to be pretty. I think she's going to like it. It's going to be completely washable and dryable. But I do love the fringe, and I was thinking I wanted fringe, and this has convinced me I do. I definitely want fringe. So I might have to buy another ball of yarn. I can do that at Michael's if I figure out the name of this color. So anyway, yeah. I'm thinking about going to the farm stand today where I got the cantaloupe. I got a cantaloupe when I went to Shady Maple. I stopped at an Amish farm stand on my way home and got a cantaloupe that was delicious. Too delicious, really, because I've been eating too much cantaloupe. I can eat cantaloupe, but it has carbs. Low, but still. So I probably shouldn't get another cantaloupe. But I haven't made any gazpacho this year. And they had gorgeous, gorgeous, beautiful tomatoes. And so I'm thinking I will go and buy tomatoes and maybe be bad and buy more cantaloupe. If I can find a small one. How about that? But buy tomatoes and make some gazpacho because I really love gazpacho. And I only make it when I can get really yummy local tomatoes. So it's not something I make very often. So I might just take a ride. Well, and now that I think about it, I got to get liver for the dogs. I can go, it's actually pretty close to Shady Maple. I could go to Shady Maple and get liver for the dogs. And stop and get gazpacho on my way home. I might just do that. Or I might not. I've already watered out here. I've got to water the front. I actually started watering the front. And yeah, I might have lost a couple of my plants. They're not completely dead, so I'm watering them. I'm hoping that, while they look terrible, maybe they're making roots and they'll come back next year. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. But I am watering it today. And I've got to work on my dad's mail and pay his final bills for things and finish that up. Yeah, not a great month. Not a great month. But we had some lovely visits and we had a wonderful, wonderful celebration of his life. So that was good. Meanwhile, I'm going to go upload this and make myself a second cup of coffee. I don't enjoy it quite as much as the first cup, but I do enjoy it. So I will see you tomorrow. It's Saturday. I will see you tomorrow. I won't be vlogging on Monday or Tuesday. Monday I'm going to go see my mom, and Tuesday is my friend's funeral. I had to cancel my hair appointment. I had a hair appointment on Tuesday. I knew it was in July. I didn't put it on my calendar. I knew it was in July. She only works Tuesdays and Thursdays. Didn't I tell you this yesterday? I'm like, it must be coming up. So I called them and yeah, next Tuesday was my appointment. So I canceled it and they're going to call me. Oh, I told you this about September. They're going to call me back. But anyway, so I won't be vlogging Tuesday. I won't be vlogging Monday or Tuesday. Oh, if any of you are Ilana Andrews fans, it's a husband-wife team who are writers, and they do a lot of fantasy, you know, magic-y stuff that I like. There are several of their series that I really enjoy. Well, they have a new book coming out on the 30th, which is the beginning of a whole new series with completely new characters, and I'm looking forward to that. I pre-ordered it. It's coming on the 30th. So it's called The Sanctuary, or just Sanctuary, something like that. But I like their books, and have read the ones I own many times. They are my cocooning, don't want anything new coming in, just want to, you know, read something enjoyable that won't shock me in any way. But anyway, they have a new book coming out, in case you're a fan. I just found it yesterday, but it's coming out on the 30th of July. I'm like, oh, that's coming up. I'm so excited. All right, I'm going to see you later. I will talk to you tomorrow. Please take good care of yourselves. Please, please, please stay safe and stay sane.